I just got told by someone that they apologize because they're socially awkward, and then I apologize because I'm socially awkward. So let's just be socially awkward together. Wow, this is a sexy looking group of people. I once said that the sexiest thing in the world was being really, really ridiculously smart, and everything else is just crap. And if that's true, this is a really, really sexy group of people. Y'all graduated Harvard. I mean, if I graduated Harvard, I would tell every single person I ever met for the rest of my life that I graduated Harvard. And every person I know who's graduated Harvard has told me. So keep the tradition alive. Like, I'm serious. I'd be like Post Malone. I would tattoo "graduated Harvard" on my face and walk around with like that. But the biggest question is what's the next tattoo? So what's next? What do you tattoo next? That's the thing. That is the thing that you're most proud of accomplishing. And it's a question that I've never stopped asking myself because I've never figured out exactly what I want to be when I grow up. I know who I want to be, but I don't necessarily know what I want to be, and I'm not afraid to not know. I only have really one thing that I want to say to all of you, so I can keep this really short, but I'll say it, and then everything else is just commentary. You're not better than anyone. But no one is better than you. Before I dropped out of college at the University of Iowa, after 1 year, somebody actually prompted me and they said, write down on a piece of paper what you want to accomplish in life, and then just put it in your wallet and carry it around with you until you do. And so I wrote down that I want to move to Los Angeles and win an Oscar. One of those things has come true. And it's interesting, so as an industrious person that believes in vision boarding, I didn't just write down that I want to win an Oscar. I actually wrote the speech. Like when I did Dude, Where's My Car? I'm like, I'm writing a speech. Because Dude, Where's My Car is going to bring it home. They're going to understand. I'm going to be standing up there. And that didn't happen. And then I did another movie and I revised the speech because there were some weird references in there from Dude, Where's My Car? And I was like, this isn't really fitting. And then I revised the speech again and again over time. And I've never given it. And frankly, I actually took the piece of paper out of my wallet and I tore it up because winning an Oscar was no longer one of these visionary accomplishments that I wanted. But I still always wanted to give this speech. So,
oh, go.
You're about ready to get the revised speech.
Yeah.
And I promise, before I give it, I'm not going to slap anyone. Okay. Oh, by the way, I was there in like the second row. It was crazy, guys. I'm standing there, I watch this thing go down. Chris is looking at me, I'm looking at Chris. I'm like, is it going down right now? And I was a +1, so I was like, I can't really fight because I'll definitely get kicked out. It was crazy. Anyway, here comes the speech. Oh my God, I can't even believe I'm here. I can't, no, sit down. No, stop it. Meryl, you're always here. Oh my God. You guys aren't really, you were supposed to be standing and clapping, but whatever. Okay, so I want to thank my mom. Mom, you always showed me unconditional love. And I thought I knew what unconditional was, and then I had kids. And I realized that I didn't have to do anything, and you would love me. You loved me regardless of what I accomplished. You love me regardless of my failures. And so instead of saying thank you, Mom, I want to say sorry. Because I never knew how much you loved me. You taught me that manners matter and that they're learned, and you can always continue to learn manners, and that there is an exponential return on energy when you use them. So thank you for that, Mom. I want to thank my dad. Dad, I'm still chasing you. I want to be just like you. You taught me patient love. You taught me that I own nothing in this world. That I simply get to manage the energy that I am given. And the only way to keep getting that energy and keep having the right to manage it is through appreciation. And that if I want more energy, I need to appreciate more. You taught me about hard work. You gave me the words that opportunity looks a lot like hard work. And I believed you, and you were right. You taught me that when you do the thing that you love, you don't feel like you're working. But you told me there will be days when you do. There will be days, even when you're doing the thing that you love, that you cry, that you hurt, that you're exhausted, that you're tired, and you'll drive on. And the only difference between doing the thing that you love doing and the thing that you don't is that tomorrow, when you're doing the thing that you love, you'll show up and you'll do it again and you'll say that it was worth it. I want to thank my sister. Sis, you taught me about Jerry Garcia. And you told me that it's all good. And it was always all good. And you're right. But it's easier to be a pessimist than an optimist in this world. Because it seems like pessimists are more often right. Because we remember when bad things happen. And we remember, didn't somebody said that bad thing, and then that person stands right up and takes credit for it. But optimists, like you, sis, you always said it's all good and it's gonna be all right. And most of the time it is. And we wouldn't be here if the optimists weren't right most of the time. Thank you, sis. This is when the music starts playing, and I'm like, no, I'm not done. I'm gonna keep going. And they're like, no, seriously, we're gonna go to commercial. And I'm like, it's cool, they'll watch it on YouTube. I'm not leaving the stage. I wanna thank my brother. My brother was born with cerebral palsy. He's my twin brother. He had a heart transplant when we were 13 years old. And you taught me that while we're all created equal, our circumstances can be extraordinarily unequal. But you taught me that the obstacles that you face are your teachers, and that life is the classroom. My brother, you taught me that in no circumstance am I a me. I am always a we. And you said some of the most vital words I've ever heard to me. You said, every time that you feel sorry for me, you make me less. You looked me in the eye and you said, this is the only life that I will ever know, so don't make it less than yours. My brother, I admire you. I'm here because of you. I stand with you, and we'll face every challenge together. I want to thank the Academy. This is my trophy. You gave it to me. You bestowed it upon me. But that's not why I want to thank you. I want to thank you because that you taught me that external validation from some organization, no matter how prestigious it is, does not fill me up. It will never fill me up. The only validation that I get in my life is from the exhaustion of my efforts towards my goal. And the only one that can validate me is me. So thank you, Academy, for teaching me this lesson and allowing me to let this go as one of my goals.
Oh, wow.
I want to thank my wife. You taught me that having one great friend in this world is more valuable than having hundreds of good friends. You taught me to not be good at things I don't like doing. You taught me to be what I am capable of. No more or no less. Just be that. And you taught me that at the end of my days, no one's gonna look at me and say, why weren't you like this person, that person, or the other person? But someone might look at me and say, why weren't you all that you could be? I want to thank my fellow nominees. That's all of you. I learn from you. I feel from you. I dream with you. I build with you. I get to surround myself with you, and you are the people I admire. It's you that gives me hope. When children are taking their last breaths in classrooms, where they're learning about a reignition of a Cold War, while the earth is on fire because of man-made heat. It is you that gives me conviction that equality can exist, that we can close an economic wage gap, while our representatives hand out checks to buy our allegiance. It is you that emboldens me to believe that she will always have a choice. Today, I have the great honor to stand in front of you. But from my perspective, I stand with you. I stand among you. Because I am not better than you. And you are not better than me. But we can be better. We can do better. And we can build better together. 2020, we got this. Thank you.